Thank you so much for staying with us on Across Louisiana, Acadiana Style, brought to you by Melojoy, the original Cajun coffee. We're very pleased to welcome Dr. Ramesh Kolluru. He is the VP of Research at ULL, and he has gotten involved in a research project that is raising money for leukemia. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you so much for allowing us to come here. It's a great opportunity to share what we are doing across the state of Louisiana. Thank you.
So how did Research for a Reason come about?
Research for a Reason is our mantra at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. We are a research university, and we are very proud of the research that we do, because we not only write books and publish papers and graduate students, but more often than not, every researcher at the university wants to make sure that what they do translates into something that is tangible, that is meaningful, that solves problems that we face in our society. So we are very focused on making sure that research and scholarship that we do working with graduate students. And in fact, I'm wearing a pin called I Love Graduate Students, because this is a graduate student week at the university.
Okay.
And we want to honor them. But the fact is, our researchers and our students are all focused on taking research, producing new knowledge, and translating that knowledge to solve problems. So when the former president of the university, Dr. Ray Audemars, who has the distinction of being the longest serving president of any public university in the country. He served in that role for 33 years.
Wow.
And is in fact the reason that I'm still at that university. So when he said, Ramesh, I need you to do this, I want you to raise $100,000 to fight cancer, there was no better example of research for a reason than fighting cancer and saving the lives of young children that we are losing in our community, in our state. And so that was a call to action, if you will.
And so you named your team after him?
Absolutely. That only seemed like the natural and the logical thing to do, was to honor him and his contributions to this university, to higher education, and to this cause. He lost his daughter about 15 years or so ago to leukemia. And at that time, he started getting involved with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society and started this campaign that has been going on in our community in Lafayette for the past 15 years, where men and women across the community are called upon to raise as much money as they could. And they have done phenomenally well over the years. The Leukemia Lymphoma Society has generated over $1 billion over the years, and has invested those into research, because at this point in time, we can prevent cancers, blood cancers, but there's a lot of research that still needs to be done, has been done, to translate into saving lives, but there's still a long way to go. And
talk about your gala before we run out of time.
Yeah, the gala, we have a gala coming up on April 18th, and that is to honor young boys and young girls who are the faces of the campaign. What we are trying to do is to honor their contributions to historically. They have been the faces of the campaign to raise money. And this year, what we did was to reach out to a bunch of high schools and middle schools and elementary schools. And we asked them, why do you think you want to fight cancer? So we dropped envelopes at these schools, and we put a letter to tell them what it is that I was trying to do. And these kids, they drew their own emotions and intellectually getting connected to this cause. And the artwork that they drew was amazing. Cancer kicker versus cancer. And Gracie is a young girl in one of our elementary schools, and she talks about how a cancer-free world will look like and what it takes to raise money to fight cancer. So these are young boys and young girls who are stepping up to the plate, and between them, across the 25,000 students in the Lafayette Parish School System, they raised $12,500.
We're out of time almost. Give us how to get a hold of you and to give to this great cause.
www.audemarsexpress is the name of the website, and that's where you can go. Our target is to raise $100,000, and every donor, every donation, every dollar will get us closer to that, and we thank you for this opportunity.
All right, thank you for coming on, and thank you for doing what you're doing. Appreciate it very much.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to step away. When we come back, it is Earth Day time here on Across Louisiana. Stay with us.